Microsoft, what are we doing? What's up? Fred Richani, TSC Gaming. What is going on with Microsoft? They were doing so well. The backwards compatibility with the Series X, being able to use old hardware with the Series X, the fast load times, the quick resume. That's freaking awesome. Supporting the Series S, supporting the Xbox One family. That's awesome. Hanging on to the Xbox 360 for a while. That's awesome. Xbox Game Pass, which if you pay for the Ultimate, which is $15 a month, you get not only over 100 titles to choose from and play like Netflix, but you get to play first-party games at launch, select third-party games at launch. On top of that, various discounts and perks. And oh yeah, you get EA Play games. And on top of that, you get Xbox Live Gold and Xbox Live Games with Gold. So why am I here vlogging about Microsoft doing something silly that'll turn off gamers? Because I'm about to tell you something you may not know that may piss you off. Microsoft is increasing the price of Xbox Live Gold. Now, if you're a Game Pass subscriber like myself, you may say, who cares? I got Game Pass. I'm good. I can afford it. I'm good. Guess what? We're in a recession, folks. Guess what? We're in a pandemic, folks. Guess what? A lot of people can't afford Game Pass. A lot of people, quite frankly, don't want Game Pass. And that's perfectly freaking fine. But you know what a lot of people do want who own an Xbox? They want to be able to game with their friends. And Microsoft right now currently has the only gaming platform that forces you to pay online to play Warzone and Fortnite, among other games like that, whereas PlayStation does not force you to do that. Nintendo does not force you to do that. PC, obviously not. So you can understand, okay, you know what? I have a console. It's just part of the deal, right? I got to pay for online play. Fine. But then you read these prices. 3 months of Xbox Live Gold will now be priced at $29.99, and 6 months will be increased to $59.99. As in $60. As in, if you used to buy Microsoft Xbox Live Gold, gift cards, passes, codes, whatever, for a year for $60, it auto renews for a year, which is what PlayStation Plus is, $60 for a year. Oh my goodness. This means that they are doubling the price of yearly Xbox Live Gold, and effectively telling all these gamers that are unhappy, guess what, man? Either don't play online, don't keep your games of gold that you've acquired over the years, or, you know what? You gotta pay $15 a month for Game Pass. Because you might as well pay for Game Pass then, as opposed to just standalone Xbox Live Gold. But I think this is very anti-consumer from a company that has been pro-consumer for a long freaking time, and I get they gotta make money. I get you gotta make up some of that cash that you spent on ZeniMax for like $9 billion or however much they spent to acquire Bethesda games. But man, this is not cool. This is not cool at all. And I think this really kind of leaves just a stain in people's minds. And look, I already bought an Xbox Series X. They got my money. I'm an avid Game Pass subscriber. I've been subscribed damn near day one. I've been an EA Play subscriber damn near day one. Now I got it all combined. So for me, it's worth it. But I'm also a content creator. I also have a YouTube channel. I do a weekly TV show in New York City where occasionally I cover some gaming and sports gaming. Like, it's worth it for me. I can write it off. It's whatever. But for people that are just wanting a game, wanting to play with their friends in a time where we got to be social distance if possible, you're doubling the price of Xbox Live Gold. What the hell are we doing, Microsoft? It's ridiculous. So unless y'all are going to be giving out AAA games each and every single month, real AAA games, every single month with Xbox Live Gold, I can see a lot of people just saying, you know what, kiss my ass. I'm not going to sign up for Gold. I'm not going to sign up for Game Pass. And guess what? there's a lot of people that still have not bought a Series X and Series S because last time I checked, it's pretty damn hard to get them. So here's what Microsoft is effectively telling potential Xbox Series X buyers. Yeah. Either sign up for Game Pass or get the hell out. And you know what a lot of those gamers, those undecided gamers, like undecided voters, are going to say? They're going to say, okay, Microsoft, kiss my ass. I'm going to buy a PS5. It may take me 6 months to get one, but I'm going to get a PS5. I'm going to pay $60 for the PlayStation Plus. I'm going to play my awesome first-party games, and I'm good to go. See you later. Thanks for coming. My Xbox One was fun, but I'm going with PS5 now. That's what a lot of people are going to do. That's what they effectively said. And look, the good news for Microsoft, if you're a shareholder, and full disclosure, I'm a shareholder, is, hey, we got all these services, and maybe we won't have as many players on Series X like we would on, like Sony would, right? Like Sony's got a bigger gamer base overall, I think, as far as just like straight up console. Maybe they feel like, you know what? We can't compete with Sony when it comes to the volume of consoles sold, but we can compete when it comes to services. And they may be onto something. There's been, at one point, tens of millions of subscribers of Game Pass, which is great for them. But like any digital service, subscription service, there's a churn. There's people that will cancel. There's people that won't renew. And I guess maybe they're looking at the churn rate, the cancellation rate, and they're saying, yeah, this is not looking good. We need to do something about it. To me, I don't know if raising the price of gold solves that problem. I really don't. And here's the other thing. I think if Microsoft had come out with a strong first-party lineup or some semblance of a first-party lineup in the last year, I think there'd still be a lot of resistance to this, but less resistance because you'll get Sony. And yes, Sony could definitely use some work when it comes to PlayStation Now. Believe me, I know. Okay, I'm not the biggest fan of PlayStation Now. But when you look at just the first-party titles that Sony's come out with, I mean, on PlayStation Plus, they allowed you to get Fall Guys similar to back in the day when you got Rocket League. Even though I know it's not a first-party title, but I'm just saying. The PlayStation Plus exclusive for a little while. Ghost of Tsushima. Incredible. Last of Us 2, which won all these freaking awards and everything else. You had Horizon Zero Dawn for a while. Spider-Man Miles Morales. There's you can say what you want about Sony and how they're behind the times on backwards compatibility to an extent and all this other jazz, and you're absolutely correct about that. They have their own flaws for sure. No corporation is without its flaws, especially in gaming, where you're trying to make money. But you got to say, man, if you buy a PS4 or PS5 and you're sticking with Sony and Sony exclusive products, I mean, the quality from the software to the hardware is absolutely top freaking notch. And with Xbox, the Series X is a great system. I love the fact that I can play 4K 120 hertz on my new Sony X900. It looks phenomenal. But you'll get aesthetically, PS5 looks a little bit cooler. You look at the controller, PS5 controller looks a lot cooler. You look at the first-party titles. Yeah, I love Gears of War, don't get me wrong, and I like Halo, even though it's been delayed a lot. And I like some of the other games, but you look at Sony, I mean, there's no comparison right now. There really isn't. And yeah, Xbox Game Pass craps on PS Now, but now you look at Xbox Live Gold, you look at PS Now, I mean, the barrier of entry for a gamer is a lot more friendly with the Sony ecosystem right now than it is Xbox. Now, if you're an existing Xbox Live, Game Pass, whatever subscriber like myself, it's great. I had an Xbox One from 2015, just recently sold it when I got my Series X. Before that, I had a 360. Back in the day, I had an old school Xbox. I've been part of the ecosystem for a while. But for other people that are maybe lapsed gamers or are ready to do away with their Xbox One, or maybe just haven't gamed in a while and aren't sure which way to go, I mean, this really makes their decision very easy, which is a PS5. And again, I got no horse in this race. I really don't. I mean, I have a Windows PC. I have a Mac laptop. I got a badass gaming PC with the RTX 3090. I have a Nintendo Switch. I have a 360. I have an Xbox Series X. I'm going to get a PS5, although right now I have a PS4. So, I own pretty much every console that I can get my hands on right now. So I got no horse in this race, but I'm for the gamer. And for a while, Microsoft is obviously in the business of making money, but for a while, they've appeared to at least be in the business of also making gamers very, very happy. And I just can't see anybody thinking this is a good idea. Yes, Game Pass is a great deal if you want to pay for it. But you should have the option to not pay for it while also not breaking the mother-freaking bank with Xbox Live Gold. So I'm very disappointed in Microsoft. I hope they reverse course here. I don't think they will. And, as they say, it is what it is. But I want to hear from you. What do you think about Xbox Live Gold? Does this change your opinion on Xbox Live Gold and its value? Because for the longest time, I said even if you just wanted Xbox Live Gold, it's a perfectly fine, reasonable value if you got the disposable income on console. Now, with the straight face, I damn sure can't say that. But let me know what you think. Leave a comment below if you enjoyed this update, but maybe don't enjoy the news. Please like, share. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications for more updates like this. And until next time, as always, enjoy the games. And game companies, Microsoft, please do better. Not cool.